Adolf Grimme. Adolf Berthold Ludwig Grimme, 31 December 1889, 27 August 1963, was a German politician, a member of the Social Democratic Party SPD. He was cultural minister during the later years of the Weimar Republic and after World War II, during the early years of the Federal Republic of Germany. During the Third Reich, he was arrested as a member of the German resistance and sentenced to prison. After the war, he filed a legal complaint against the judge who had condemned him and others. After years of delays, the case was dropped by the prosecutor. Life before 1945. Grimme was born in Goslar, Prussian Hanover, the son of Louise Nies Sander (1858–1952) and Adolf Grimme (1854–1906), a train station master. In 1908, he began studying philosophy and German studies, attending universities in Halle, Munich, and Göttingen. He was also involved in the free student reform movement. He finished, passing his state exams in philosophy in 1914. In 1922, he became a member of the SPD. He began teaching in 1924. He then became a senior teacher Oberstudienrat in Hanover, and in 1925, he became the superintendent in Magdeburg. He became the assistant minister at the Prussian Ministry of Culture, and a year later, the vice president of the Provincial School Council of Berlin and Mark-Brandenburg. In 1930, he became the successor to Karl Heinrich Becker, serving as the last culture minister of a democratically elected state government in Prussia. He was removed from this position on 20 July 1932, when the state government was deposed in the Prussian coup. Grimme belonged to the Covenant of Religious Socialists. In 1942, his house was searched because of his connections to the Red Orchestra, and he was arrested by the Gestapo. In 1943, he was brought before the Reich court-martial. A good defense strategy, which mainly consisted of ratting on his fellow Red Orchestra members, enabled him to avoid the death penalty facing him, and he was sentenced to 3 years in a labor prison Zuchthaus, condemned for failure to report an attempt at high treason. The Gestapo failed to uncover his participation in the German resistance as author of many flyers then in circulation. Under the Third Reich, the crime of Wehrkraftzersetzung was punishable by death. Grimme's prison term was spent at the prisons in Luckau and Fuhlsbüttel. After the war. Legacy. Over the decades since his death, Grimme has become a name without a history. An annual television prize, the most prestigious in Germany, is named for him. Known since 2010 as the Grimme Award, it was first awarded by the City of Marl Training Institute in 1964. In 1973, a media institute named after Grimme was founded in Marl and has given out the Grimme Award since 1977, expanded in 2001 to include new media. A biography about Grimme was published in 2008, helping to return the missing history to Grimme's name. Footnotes.